Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Nox Asian Recipes. Today she shows you her vegan version of Bak Chang, an Asian treat from her native Malaysia, the Hokkien culture, also known as pyramid rice dumplings. And here you can see the finished product with a little bit of chili sauce. Delicious. It's a great comfort food, makes a great meal. So she starts off with about 500 grams of sticky rice. She's going to rinse it a couple of times and then leave it to soak. You're going to want to soak this rice for at least 4 hours. You can also soak it overnight if you wish. So while the rice is soaking, Nok has taken her banana leaf pieces cut into squares of about 8 inches, and she'll run them through boiling water just briefly to soften them up, about 3 minutes, and then take them out of the hot water. She's going to need to then dry each one and clean each one. In Asia, it would be more typical to use bamboo leaves, but banana leaves is what we have available here in our garden. So now she's going to prepare her strings, cut them into pieces of about 15 or 18 inches long. And next she moves on to her mushrooms. Today she's using fresh, creamy mushrooms. She removes the stem and cuts the rest into pieces. Next, Nok is using taro root in this recipe today. And she has 2 medium-sized pieces of taro root, which she has cleaned, and then she'll peel, quarter it lengthwise, and cut it into pieces. And then the taro root pieces, she's going to briefly clean them in water with a little bit of vinegar, which will preserve the color. And next, Nok is going to slice up some pieces of pickled turnip, just a small handful, probably 75 or 100 grams. Okay, the turnip is cut up and she's ready to move on now to her mushroom pieces. In a frying pan, a little bit of vegetable oil. She's going to cook the mushroom pieces in here until they're tender. Start off with a little bit of garlic and onion, and then to the mushrooms she'll be adding a little bit of soy sauce, both light and dark, as well as black and white pepper, and salt, a little bit of brown sugar as well. And of course, when you're cooking fresh mushrooms, there's no need to add any water into the pan because they will release some of their natural moisture and this will get combined with the other flavors. And these are tender just after about 10 minutes and she'll remove them from the pan. Then in the same pan, she's going to go ahead and prepare red kidney beans. These are fresh red kidney beans. Of course, if they were dry, you would have to start by soaking them overnight. To the beans, then, she must add some water, a couple of cups of water, and then she's going to flavor them with the same soy sauces, peppers, sugar, and salt. And now she's going to want to cover the beans up and then let them simmer until dry, about 10 or 15 minutes. And there we go, the beans are tender, flavorful, they smell wonderful. She's going to set them aside and move on to her other ingredients. And now she's going to want to cook up her taro root pieces. She's going to start again with a little bit of garlic and onion and vegetable oil. She's going to add her taro root pieces. She's going to flavor this with the same soy sauces and pepper, a little salt and sugar, as well as a bit of cinnamon. Okay, so she's got all of her flavors in there and she's added a bit of water. And now she's going to cover these up and let them simmer as well. She's not going to want to dry this one out as she did with the beans because she wants to reserve the liquid, which will have a great flavor. And so after about 10 or 15 minutes, the taro root pieces have softened up a bit and she can remove the taro root. And as we said, she's going to reserve this liquid. And next, her sticky rice, which has been soaking for about 4 hours, and she drains it and adds a little bit of sesame oil. Okay, then she's going to cook her rice in a pan with garlic and onion, a little bit of vegetable oil as well. Remember, she's added some sesame oil to this. And now she's going to start combining it with the other ingredients, the pickled turnips, the beans, and the sauce from the taro. And then, of course, she's going to flavor the whole mix with some soy sauce, sugar, and salt. So she'll continue to stir and mix this mixture, heating it up on medium heat for just about 10 minutes. Get all the flavors combined, and she's actually pre-cooking the rice a little bit. And this is ready to be used to make the dumplings or Bak Chang. And now she's going to form her Bak Chang using the banana leaves. She puts the smooth side down, but she's going to use 2 pieces of banana leaves. And you want to put the second one on top with the ribs going in the opposite direction of the first one to make it stronger. You don't want these to come apart when you're boiling them. So she folds the leaves over diagonally like this, and then once again, and opens it up such that she forms a little bit of cone. And now into this cone, she's going to start placing her other ingredients, the rice, the taro root, and the mushroom pieces. So the mushroom pieces have a very meaty texture actually, as well as a wonderful flavor. And the taro root is kind of reminiscent of the pork that would be used in the traditional bak chang, not the vegan version. And this is a bit of a challenge using a banana leaf. Typically, as I said, they would use bamboo leaves, which are a bit more supple. So Nak has cut a smaller piece of banana leaf to go inside to make sure that she can seal it well and form a little pyramid and then proceed to tie it up. And then she's going to repeat the process, of course, until she gets several of these wonderful bak chang or pyramid rice dumplings. Okay, and there's extra filling, so Nok can cook this in a different way as well. She can place it into a pan and steam it. It won't be as moist and juicy as you'll get when you boil it up inside the banana leaf, but it's still quite delicious. And she'll steam this one for about 15 minutes or so, and then it can be ready to eat, just as is. And here are her Bak Chang rice pyramid dumplings, which she needs to boil also for only about 15 minutes because she's already pre-cooked the rice in a pan. And so they've been boiling vigorously for about 15 minutes. She'll remove them from the pan, let them cool down a little, and I can't wait to dig into this one. They're so delicious. It's a great comfort food. We hope that you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and try this one at home with your own version of different ideas for the filling. And bon appetit!